If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the Filthy Capitalist option. As Sori says, $125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. $125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and you get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at vinsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is a community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go on the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch. Buy our merch indeed, and a child shall lead them. We're just waiting on Vinny. In the meantime, I will answer your question, AT. I enjoy talking about a lot of the theories that Vinny likes to talk about, the mind stuff, the experience stuff, the how, you know, like how much stuff is materialistic versus, you know, I like talking about all those theories, but I would prefer to talk about those theories being surrounded by nature. Like that would be A1 to me, like blanket outside, under the stars, you know, by the ocean, in a forest, whatever. Like, although I don't like bugs, so if it's like in a forest, I would want to be in some sort of something that I know a spider's not gonna drop on me. I'm okay with like some mosquito, you know, some mosquito action, but like I don't want spiders or like beetles. Not a fan. Not a fan. That'll distract me, and I don't want to be distracted. So, yeah. So yes. Okay. Here we are. Okay. We are on song number 3 for the big homie DJ Nick. Gordon Lightfoot. Why is that familiar to me? Have we done a Gordon Lightfoot song before?
No idea.
Okay, the name of this song is called Sundown.
Sundown by Gordon Lightfoot. DJ freaking Nick in the house. DJ Nick owns Fridays. We're making an exception this week, but we're going back to your regularly scheduled program next Friday for DJ Nick. Shout out to
Wait,
the homie.
I'm not sure if it's next Friday, but he has the entire month of September Fridays booked.
Right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's true. Plus, we got the corn show at some point. Can't let my people...
Yes, I think that's what's next week.
Can't let my people down. No, that's the corn show's the 26th. That's not next week, is it?
Yeah, it is. The 22nd is Monday. That's when our next ultrasound is.
Oh,
and
wow.
then by Friday is the corn show. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. That's why. Oh, that's
What would you do if they said...
That's why you sent me that thing. Go ahead.
What would you do if they were like, everything's great, but you need to make sure the baby's not around any loud noise?
I would
bubble wrap my belly and go?
Yeah, I would bubble wrap your... I'd bubble wrap your belly. All right.
All right, let's go.
I pray for him. All right, here we go. Sundown.
Sundown. Gordon Lightfoot.
Let's do it, DJ Nick. Let's go. The lyrics. Sounds like a song Sadie would like. Right?
Probably. This is the ones you always say when she...
I can see her lying back in her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again.
I'm liking the vibe.
Of these selections of songs?
Yeah. It makes me want to just hang out and just chill with the music.
Yeah, I agree. This is definitely like the more mellow side of life. Mellow side of life. I never heard of this guy. Have you heard of this guy before?
Nope. Well, I thought the Gordon Lightfoot sounded familiar, but I don't know if that's because of the
Sounds like some Bible thing or something.
No, well, maybe
Like some school or
No.
college or teach.
No.
A theology professor.
No, it
Professor
reminds me of
Lightfoot?
no. Stop. Remember when we did that whole thing for the Protoman?
Yeah?
It just seems like
Mega Man?
no, with the people and the robot character and all that. Wasn't there somebody called Dr. Light?
Yeah?
That's probably why.
So what about Dr. Light?
I'm just saying, Gordon Lightfoot sounded familiar to me, and then I realized it might be
Allahu
because of
Akbar.
Dr. Light.
All right. Let's just moving right along.
When didn't we do that for River?
We did a song like the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by him. So we've done this guy before.
Well, we're losers.
So this is obviously about his attraction to some girl. She's in a satin dress, and she's apparently also in faded jeans. He said something about her faded jeans at the end of the song.
Yep.
Okay, so what were your thoughts?
I can't share all my thoughts. I will say that the part where it says, and I find you creeping around my back stairs, was familiar to me, and I liked that part of the song.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, sweet cheeks, but this song is about Gordon's ex, Kathy Smith, who injected the speedball that killed John Belushi She served about 2 years in prison for that.
Oh man! But she
Which-
wasn't trying to kill him.
No, I mean they were getting high. It made sense when it said, he says, there it is. When I get to feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. That was a line that made me go,
Wait a minute.
that sounds like the drug paradox. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
There's
my
a lot of
gosh.
paradoxical stuff in this song.
That's so horrible.
You know, where he says, so there's that line, when I get to feeling better when I'm feeling no pain, and then he says, when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. That was the other line. So it's like, there was this, the angle of the woman and her, you know, seductive nature, I suppose, and he can't he can't get away from her.
Yeah. So you think that
But at
the
the
woman
same
is not really a
time-
woman, it's actually a drug?
No, I'm saying both are true, because according to Nick, this Kathy Smith person was the one that injected him. And that was about his ex. So he married the woman who killed John Belushi, basically.
He married her after she did that? Or before?
No,
Did you
before.
say before? Oh my gosh.
It's about his ex.
Man, I'll tell you.
See what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. If I did that, that would be like that next 2 years in jail. Oh my god.
Yes, Lisa sent the recipe.
Yay! Thank you for the super chat.
Whoa, Wagyu, that's an interesting song.
Forest
Forest of the Hangings by the Neck. That's interesting.
Oh man,
She would
I'm
go out with
really
drinking
having
with
a hard
friends.
time.
She would go out drinking with friends while he stayed home and wrote songs. He wondered if she was cheating on him. I mean, that says to me that they were cheating, that she was cheating on him, because
It says that she was.
no, I'm saying, like, in the song it seems like that's what's going on. I can see her lying in her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Like, he's not part
Man.
of this subculture that his wife is a part of. You see what I'm
That would be
saying?
really difficult to be with somebody that, like, man, like you can play hours and hours and hours on your guitar, and I don't even know if you realize it's been hours and hours.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine leaving you at home to go drinking with other
We
people.
we were at the end of like the third show on Sandman, and I was still like doing my scales, and I'm like, damn, I've been
Yeah.
at least 3 hours on this thing, and it just goes by.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. That's tough. I think that, man. I don't
Although Middle
know.
Earth says, I believe the song predates, so it could be before.
The death of John.
So it could just be that, but it does look like there's drug references in here when he's talking about not feeling pain being the only time he feels okay. You see what I'm saying?
Honest to goodness, I feel so stressed out after knowing that information. Because, first of all, the idea of going to jail is horribly terrifying to me. Just the concept of being, like, locked up and your control is completely gone.
Right.
And just, like, seeing people that work in that field and, you know, like, I'm related to somebody who does that. And when I was talking to the person, like, I didn't like the things, and I don't think that this person is completely crazy either.
Wait, who does what?
Works in the prison system.
Oh,
And
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but just like the way that, like, the responses that I was getting from some of the questions that I was asking, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I think that what happens is people in jail, they don't have, like, they've lost their humanity to other people. And so they're just oh man. So it's the idea to be in there, like, with all loss of control and, like, everything being controlled, like, from the squares of toilet paper you get to use to, you know, like, that would just be really, really horrible. But then, like, to be separated from your family, I can't believe that we do that. Like, it seems like they should still be able to see their families. Like, you know, obviously if they pose a threat to their family, then no. But if they don't pose a threat to their family, they should be able to see their families. Like that would, I would think, help with the rehabilitation. It would encourage them to make the right choices, blah, blah, blah. That element. And then just the element of like, you've done all that, you're separated from your family, you're trapped inside there, and you're in that situation because your actions led to the death of another human being. Mm-hmm. And it's not like, you know, you were trying to defend yourself or whatever. Like, you were all chilling, and you were trying to help the homie, even though it was not a good help, but he was still trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're like trying to do it's like that woman that, she was using her last couple dollars to buy somebody a beer because they were coming down off of they were an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And when they were coming down off of that, you know, what is it, Big Daddy or some kind of alcohol, I can't remember, it was like something like that, Natty Daddy or something like that. He was needing another one, and so she got him what he needed. And it was like weird because it was like, I see what you're doing, but I also, you know, it's not, you know what I'm saying? So like that element of it, I'm having a hard time to like kind of separate from. That's such a crazy, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, he's what does hard-loving woman mean? Scroll down. He said she's a hard-loving woman.
Yeah, Blair, I can't imagine. What? Okay, what'd you say?
She's a hard-loving woman, right there.
Where did I scroll past it? I thought it was down at the end. You know what?
Right there. Faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman. Got me feeling mean. What's a hard-loving woman? Like a woman who's hard to love, or a woman who loves hard? Like if you're in a relationship with her. Yeah, but he
says got me feeling like, mean. To me, I took that as like hard to love, but not hard to love. Like that sort of woman that like you are obsessed with, but she doesn't make the relationship easy. But you're still like, that's how I took it as.
Interesting. What? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So she's out there making shit difficult because she enjoys making shit difficult. She's a hard-loving woman.
Well,
Got
I
him
don't
feeling
know
mean.
Well, maybe she likes making stuff difficult, but it might just be that, you know, that's just who she is.
Yeah, she sounds like bipolar, and no disrespect to bipolar people. Like, I think if you can, I mean, my mom was bipolar. I think if you can get the help, that it's definitely manageable and all that. But when a bipolar person isn't aware that they're bipolar,
oh my God,
it's challenging. Relationship wise, it's challenging. Like you don't understand what's really happening. Because on the one hand, they'll like idealize you, and then they're very closely related to like the other personality disorders, where they're like, you make a very big deal out of a person, then you crucify the person the next time. Like being in a relationship with that person makes it really difficult. Hard loving means basically all in. Yeah, like I think she's like a...
Yeah, but why does all in... So she's an all-in woman, got me feeling mean? That doesn't make sense. How does her being all in make you feel mean?
Well, again, if she has a mercurial personality where everything goes up and down and all crazy like that, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's tough. And when you're in a relationship with a person like that, you're like saying like, "Yo, this is crazy." Like you sit back and you tell yourself like, "This is not healthy. I should get out of here." But then you're back into it, you know, she comes back around, you're back into it. It's like, it's a wild wide, and then you stop. And, you know, I've never had that with you, right? I've never had this situation where I've stopped and be like, yo, I need to get off this train. Like, there have been relationships I've been where I'm like, yo, I should get off this train. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, anyway, she was high-strung. So I think this was written before John Belushi ended up dying. But... And there was another song, I guess, called "Wait" by this band, where it was also written before that entire situation, the situation happened. But you could tell from the song, it really, the timeline doesn't really change my interpretation of the song. Like, she's not good for him. She's probably driving him to some drug or drink or whatever. And he knows she's not healthy, and perhaps... if he would have dropped her when this song came out, John Belushi would be alive today because she got that access to him, I'm assuming, through him because he's John Lightfoot. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I mean, let that be a lesson to you. Take the warning signs. You know, people say like,
yeah, but maybe okay. So if it's about a bipolar woman, that might be interesting. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you'd better take. So almost like, you know, when it's in the upswing, then it's like you're not feeling any pain anymore.
Right.
Like this is feeling really good.
Right.
And then it's a shame because it's like, actually, this is a really fucking good relationship. I'm really enjoying this.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden,
it's never always bad.
Yeah.
It's just when it's bad, it's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like whatever drug she injected into Belushi, I mean, that we're gonna have to assume it wasn't the first time that she tried said drug. You see what I'm saying? So she probably introduced this dude to all sorts of, you know.
Yikes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't. You know, you know, like people try to figure out who rules the world and all this, and there's a very real and a practical sense that men, you know, usually domineer in society, but
really,
I don't know.
No
At the
idea.
same time, like I've never seen a dude that would be able to withstand a certain kind of woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like every dude has a certain kind of woman where it's like, you know, that algorithm hits at the right time. Like it doesn't matter how powerful the guy is. That's just how it is, I think. But holy shit, what a song! This song was a 9.2 for me. Talk about a precautionary tale.
9.3. 9.3.
Sergey, yeah, send me an email. Long time no chat, buddy.
I'm screenshotting that right now. That recipe, Lisa. Thank you.
Do we have any mangoes?
No, of course we don't.
Of course we don't have any. Of course. It was a
Plus,
speedball.
I already decided I'm done for the night. I did all that friggin' 50,000 loads of laundry. I grilled chicken. I cooked rice. I'm done. Like, I'm not cooking any mango bread tonight. Look at me all you want. I'm not changing my mind. Plus, we don't have any mangoes, so. All right. Oh. I just got an interesting message from somebody. All right. Well, Vin out. Sorry out.
Vin out.
Sorry out.
Gone. Unbelievable. That poor guy. I feel bad for the homie.
Really? You do?
Feel bad for the homie.
I'm surprised.
Dudes' Achilles heels are any woman that shows an interest in the right way.
What's the right way?
Yeah.
What's the right way?
But,
Just depends on the guy?
It just depends on the guy and it depends on the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, if the right way, I could sell that shit, I'd be a quadrillionaire. Unlock those secrets for you women. You're always trying to control men. So if I could write a book on that, I should probably do that anyway. I should say how to control men. I should just write a book, how to control men. Like, it'll be all bullshit, but I guarantee I'll become a millionaire.
Wait, you would be bullshit?
Well, yeah, I mean, how do I know how women think about controlling men?
No, but you're a man,
I would never be able to speak for all men everywhere. I can only speak for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What do you think about that, Nick? Do you think that there's like a girl that could find like that every dude would have that as a weakness, or do you think no, not so much?
I kind of think that if you know the basic algorithm, you could figure any of them out.
Them. This is how she feels. This is how they feel. This is what they say in unguarded moments, gentlemen. This is what they do to you in unguarded moments. All right, guys. Here we go. We have more songs on the way. Actually, I have to download this one, so
yeah, we'll
I'm
put
talking.
Commercial.
Yeah. We'll do that in the commercial, inshallah. All right, commercial break. We shall return. Turn.